Just around the time when I first became Archbishop of Canterbury, three things came together, you might say providentially. The first was that a little group had been working for a few years producing a report on mission-shaped church to be submitted to the Synod of the Church of England, which suggested loosening up the structures a bit, making more room for new ventures, new styles of church life. And along with that, of course, came some proposals for changing the laws of the church to help this happen more easily. And that was the second thing, that there was already some legislation proposed for the Synod that just began to move this forward a little bit and allow people to think outside the box. And when I was nominated, I was asked, what are your big aims as Archbishop of Canterbury? And I said that on the basis of the work I'd done in Wales for a few years, one of my aims was to try and make more space and more resource available for new ways of being church, because I'd seen it happening in Wales, and I'd got this idea, which so many people have talked about, you see what God is doing, you join in. How do you get that into the bloodstream of the Church of England? So the two bits of business in the Church of England, and I suppose my own conviction growing out of life in Wales after 10 years, those three came together in 2003. We had a debate in our synod about it, and to my amazement, the synod said, yes, we like this, we'll run with it. And at the same time, I decided, well, what we need is also an independent agency to facilitate this and move it on, not just the church's routine agencies, but something specially dedicated to this, focused on this. And so began the process, which ended in the launch about 18 months after that, of what we call Fresh Expressions. The national network, which looks to resourcing and informing new styles of church life, attempts to share good practice, to set up workshops for local churches that want to try it. And within a year of its being set up first, I think about 500 or 600 congregations, new congregations, had registered on its website. And that work goes on. It's initially a 5-year project, coming to an end in a year or so, and we're now looking at phase 2 with some real confidence. So I think I could say the Church of England has begun to own this, and I'd hope that at the end of another 5 years it would really be part of what people take absolutely for granted as the background. And I've crystallized it from time to time in talking about the need for a mixed economy in the Church of England. Parish churches can do things brilliantly well, and they should be equipped to do that. But they can't do everything. So alongside parishes, you've got to have the other style. They need to learn from each other, they need to be patient with each other, and they need to value each other.